Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Baba Is You. Baba Braves the Internet. Let's take a look at a new puzzle. Number 30, Unstable. Just how unstable is it? Cliff is stop. Lava is defeat. Baba is you. Alright, basic stuff. Then a bunch of words. Alright, this doesn't seem... Oh, I see the issue. Is win is in an awkward position where we can't really get words around the corner, and there's something is not word. If I could make myself word, if Baba were word, for example, I could just go over here in order to phrase Baba is win. But Baba is not word. And if I wanted to say something is word, it looks pretty possible to say something is word by like pressing some words over here, probably. And so... But the only thing that's me is me. But a bat could possibly be like push and word. Okay, I already pushed some words around. If bat were push and word... Ah, even if I could push a bat, I also couldn't push it around. Right. It has to be... Feels like it has to be Baba is a word. Wait a minute, can't I just say Baba is a word? Why is that insufficient? It looks like I could say... Baba is word. Like this. Great. Oh, infinite loop. Baba is not word. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Right. So, by me being a word and then walking here, Baba is not word means I'm not a word, and the change of a wordedness causes a rules reevaluation, which means since I'm not a word, then Baba is a word, and then I'm not a word again, and so it actually does infinite loop in terms of the rules evaluation. Okay. I can't recall if I've ever actually seen that error before. There's only certain things that can even trigger it, I believe. It's not a too complex, it's an infinite loop. And so I guess there's like infinite loop detection that it was coming back to the same state during the rules evaluation cycle. In any case, technical details we don't need to worry about. All right. So I have to conditionalize it. I have to say like Baba near bat is word or something. However, I don't think I can be near a bat over here. But a bat is the only other thing I think I could be near. Could I be near a bat over here? Hold on. I could push like win over here. I guess I couldn't get an is word here because it would get trapped in the corner over here. And if I'm standing here, could I have gotten a bat here? Not by pushing it. Once again, the bat could not be pushed around the corner. Also, there's an and available to me. So what else could I do? Baba is you. I don't think it's possible to phrase bat is win, because I couldn't push a bat around the corner and have it be a word, and I couldn't push the word bat around the corner in order to say bat is win. So I think it's impossible for bat to be win. Is there anything else I could do with that word not? I don't think I can phrase anything since there's a cliff to the right of it and a word to the bottom of it, along the bottom of the puzzle. So let's assume not. So I think the only way to win is Baba is word, Baba is win. And so the question just becomes, how do I get past this infinite loop? So I have to be somewhere over here when Baba is word kicks in. Or I have to have it not kick in somehow right here. So how could I be standing over here and change it to being Baba is word? Could I be pushing something back to the left that would help me? Well, no, I couldn't be pushing something back to the left because that would imply something was to the left of me, which is impossible because I just walked over here, and so nothing could be following me. Oh, wait, bat near Baba is push. I can make the bat become unpushable. Bat near Baba is push. Means I could push it here. There's something crazy to do with the bat. Well, I could push it here. I'd be able to walk past it, but then I still couldn't pull it around this corner. And having the win word down here, like I still wouldn't be able to form some phrase vertically because I'd never be able to get an is into this vicinity so far as I can tell. Bat near Baba's push. Baba near bat is word is the idea that I was thinking about, but again, I can't seem to get the bat close enough to here. That still seems among the most likely ideas, though. Is there some way to get the bat close enough? The bat could be a word, but I don't think that helps me. I can never have the bat as you. And so if pushing is my only action on the bat, it still feels like the farthest the bat could travel is here. Yeah, but if Baba were here, and Baba were near the bat, if I could get an is here and have it be win, that would be a winning condition. But it seems impossible to get an is here, right? Let's think for a moment, is it ever possible to get an is here? There's this is, which I can't peel off the bottom wall. I feel extremely certain about that. And I could push an is over into the corner, but then Baba wouldn't be able to get around the corner. So I don't think I could form Baba is win vertically, which is too bad, because if I could, well, then the puzzle would be pretty easy. Because I could simply say, bat is push the bat into this corner, break up the rule bat is push, walk past the bat, and phrase Baba near bat is word, and then stand here, and it would say Baba is win vertically, which would be pretty easy. So obviously this is going to be more difficult somehow. Also, this word bat is pinned to the bottom, implying that I would use it somewhere at the bottom. If bat is word, how else can bat being word help me? How else could bat being a word help me? That's an interesting question. Could it be part of a rule that I phrase? I'm really not sure. Yeah, given that there's two possible branches that I see to work around. One is there's some crazy clever way that I can get a bat or a word around this corner into this area, which seems impossible. The other is that I can say Baba is a word and somehow avoid this infinite loop area. And I guess I haven't explored that one fully. Basically, if Baba is word, then Baba... Oh, I have an idea. It doesn't quite work, though. I was thinking if somehow, and I'm not even sure how I would do this, if I could have Baba and the word Baba both on this square as I go by, then it would always be Baba is not word. And so Baba is word would always be canceled out, even though Baba was here, changing the rule depending upon if he is or isn't a word. So is there a way I can permanently say Baba is not word? While also being a word? Wait a minute. I think I have it. Bat near Baba is not word. I'm going to not say Baba is not word. I'm going to have two other words up here. That's it. I am certain of it. So in order to do that, I need the bat to be a word. So I'm going to say bat is push. Bat is push. I said Baba is push. Got it. Bat is push. Can I get these words back? Yes. I am going to be annoyed about pushing words around, as I always am. I'm going to put the word... Sorry, I'm going to put the object bat here. It's going to turn into a word later. Then near is going to go here. Then I need bat and Baba is word. So the is has to go here. And then bat and Baba. That sounds right. So now we're both words, which means now this no longer says something bad. It just says bat near Baba is not word. And yeah, okay, bat doesn't have to be a word because he's not near Baba. And so this basically just doesn't take effect at all. And Baba walks over here, and as a word, he will win. Great. Okay. I didn't give up too early on that one. I broke it down into two different branches that I needed to explore. Felt that I had thoroughly explored one, and then went back to the other. Okay, so this is called map. I guess I'm in the land of Pleasantly, and this is the land of global tiles. So remind me what's back out on the map. Like, was I already in a map like right from the beginning? Yeah, I was in the land of land of pleasantries. It's not easy to see. Sign near cursor is you, and still. Right, I did not remember any of this. We've just been in the land of pleasantry for so long. Land of Sogobons. Land of difficulties. I guess while I'm in the land of pleasantries, let's try to check out the land of global tiles, which is nested inside the land of pleasantries. No, that's just where I would be. Okay. And then there's Kiki is you. Baba is select. Okay, so Baba is like the cursor, basically. Tiles. Okay, so there's going to be like some meta stuff going on in here. Yeah, let's check out this next, I suppose. And a bunch of rules on the bottom that I'm not going to worry about. Let's just focus on the levels, and we can solve the meta puzzle after we have solved the levels. I'm a little tongue-tied today. Wall is stop. Flag is win. Baba is you. Skull is skull. Skull tile, blah, blah, blah. Ghost is defeat. All right. And skull is defeat, too. I just noticed that. Oops. Tile is not currently anything. What can I even interact with here at the start? Is a question I pose to you all. I see that the level tile grid is going off the bottom of where there appear to be tiles on the screen, which makes me think that there might be something is hide tiles in here. Yep. They were between the two tiles. Was something that's being hidden. And my clue that something was being hidden was the weird grid lines at the bottom of the screen. So I got rid of Skull's defeat. That's great. Ghost is always defeat. Can I tell what was in here? I guess just some kind of... I'm not sure if there's going to be a way to tell what was in there. But there was something. Well, actually, I can't tell if there was something. It might have just been some hidden rules that said that the tiles push like they do. So, yeah, there aren't any... So if I push on this end of the tile, it just pushes around now. I'm not sure exactly what I did. There's some weird action at a distance something going on here that I don't quite understand. Given all of the things I have now, I have to get past Ghost's defeat. I could phrase Baba is float to float over the ghost, but the flag would not be floating, and so I would not be able to get there. Skull is skull, so I can't say skull is tile, for example. Tile is... I could make the tiles become skulls. That doesn't seem like it would help. I could make the tiles float. Tiles are currently pushable. Ghost is defeat. And most things are outside the wall, but I do have access to say Baba is float, or Baba is push, or Baba is skull, or Baba is tile. Baba is float is kind of the most obvious thing. So even though I don't think it's going to help, let's just do it. I can now float over the ghost and be floating above the flag. Can't float over the walls. Can't float over pushable text. So how else can I rationalize what's going on that caused this to happen? Is there an object to the south of me right here? No. While I am standing on a tile, there might be secret rules that say while I'm standing on a tile, the opposite tile maybe like shifts or something. Let's imagine it was something like the opposite tile shifts. And so if that were the case, it might be the case that if I push these two tiles over here and then stand on one and walk to the right, I'm going to move two tiles to the right because of some tile magic? No. Did skull have to be defeat in order for that to be happening? Not necessarily. Is there a way for me to discover what the hidden rules are that affected the tile? I mean, I guess I could do more experimentation. If I step to the... Suppose I had the word float here and broke up tile as push, and then step off of a tile to the left? Yes. Okay, so it does seem to be stepping off of a tile seems... Stepping off of the left tile, in any case, seems to affect an action at a distance off of the right tile. This is very weird. What was the name of this? Global. Lessons in Globality. So how can I use this? It seems that... I can break up the rule and have Baba as float. I think so. So suppose I had tile as push. Push the tile here. Then phrased, no. Then put the other tile here. Or here. I think I actually want it there. Then phrase Baba is float. And then the act of walking off that tile will push the word float to the right. And break up Baba is float, so I'm no longer floating, and so now I can go touch the flag. Okay. I'm not sure what hidden rules were active that caused that to happen. I can't remember. There might be like a global hidden rule or something. Or a global word that I should know something about, but I can draw some inferences, and so let's just work on drawing inferences rather than expect that I have to do things. Okay, so what do we have here? Rather than have to read anything offline. Wall is stop. Rocket is not flag. Rocket is defeat. Baba is you. Flag is empty is crossed out because flag is flag. Tile is push. Not flag is not win. Not flag is all the other objects in the room, such as Baba, is not win. Baba's U, tiles push, win. Not flag. So flag is the only thing that can become win, is what that rule is saying. So I have to phrase flag as win. But the problem is, if I ever break up flag as flag, then the flag becomes empty. And rocket can't be transformed into a flag. And Baba is the only other object I have, and therefore I wouldn't have a flag to win with. Okay, and I have these crazy tiles again. And the tiles push. And it's tile. Okay. I understand what I think I need to do. I think I need to push the words flag as flag all down simultaneously by using a rocket and some tiles or something. So first up, let's grab access to some more words. Can I push the rocket? No, tiles currently push. I don't think the rocket is pushed, so I think doing this doesn't do anything for me. So how am I going to get past the rocket? That's defeat. I can't float over it this time. And with the pushable tiles, I think I tried this before and it didn't work. So yeah, it doesn't like push Baba with whatever mysterious force it's using. Which I don't know if that mysterious force is like a shift or a push or exactly what type of force it is. The other thing I could potentially do... Yeah, this also might work. Is if I had a tile... Well, it would work briefly. It might work long enough. I think it's not going to work long enough. But let's go ahead and just demonstrate the idea. If I push these tiles, oops, here and here. Is that how I wanted to do things? Maybe. And then I step down. The other tile pushes down flag as flag, so I managed to push it down one. However, now I can't do the same thing because I don't have another is to get back out to say tile is push. Oh, but I could... Does this work? I'm not sure if this is going to work or not. I can say tile is push. So the tiles are pushable now. But pushing, this still doesn't do what I want. Or does it? Hold on. If I move downward here, the other tile will push down. So I didn't even need tile... Well, I kind of needed them to push down. So now if I had another is, I could say flag is a win. There is another is over there in the words rocket is defeat. That seems like somehow I should be able to get it. So how could I get that other is out? Using the tiles back at the beginning of the puzzle. That's a great question. How could I do that? I see a way to break the rule rocket is defeat, and then if I got some other words, I might be able to do it? Maybe. So here is what I am currently witnessing with my eyeballs. This doesn't really use the tiles, though. I'm going to just go ahead and do this anyway until I think about what I want to do. So if I do this, rockets no longer defeat. Oh, that's why I would need the tiles to do it, though. Because then I blocked off all the ways in. So if I push a tile there, then I do this. Then I stand here and move upwards. That's still not enough. And if I push another word upward... So I should have pushed one of the tiles further in? Yeah, I think so. So suppose I push the tiles all the way to here. I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing still. No, I need one of the tiles on the outside. So I want to push one of them in. Leave one of the tiles on the outside for pushing, but keep pushing the tile up. Like this. Because if I did this, then I can push up the is. That was my only is, though. No, I have a second is that I could still get back out. So I didn't end up getting this is out, but I did get some extra words, rocket and defeat, which might have been sufficient. No, I really feel like I needed to get the is out. I'm not seeing whatever it is that I can do, and I have a feeling that doing some other puzzles involving these tiles might give me more insights. So let's switch puzzles, head over to Yardstick, and see if we can figure something out here. Tile is tile, flag is flag, dust is defeat, wall is stop, Baba is you, is win, flag is push. If I set one tile up with tile is move and then stepped across it to the right, the other tile, then it could push something to the right. Okay, so, all right. And I can phrase tile is push, okay. So let's just do the simplest possible thing here at the start. Well, it's not the simplest possible thing, but... So I also need to get the word flag up there, which I would use tile is move for, and I just need the tiles to be out of sync with one another. And I think I have the gist of what I want to do. So let's have this tile going this way for the moment. So I'm going to say tile is move for a bit. And just wait until the other one is at the top. And then I'm going to push this tile down here. And have it push the word flag up near flag is win. And then I'm going to say tile is move again. It's going to leave the word flag there. That's great. And these are not in the correct sync. So I guess when the rightmost tile is down here, I want to bring it somewhere where I can stand on it. Great. Then I want to move the other tile up until it's next to flag, right there. And then I want to step off the tile to the right, which says flag is win. Okay, great. That was reasonably straightforward. I don't think I learned anything new about the global tiles or whatever these crazy things are, but I was able to use what I already knew in order to solve that puzzle. Dust is defeat. Wall is stop. Baba is you. Kiki is. Push is move, and tile is word. Tile is tile. Kiki is not tile, and sleep. Kiki's sleeping over there. Flag is win. What? I don't see how to achieve an objective. What could I possibly want to do here? Like, Kiki is push, Kiki is move, Kiki is tile, Kiki is word. None of those things seem particularly useful. Baba is you and... I didn't notice that. Okay, this is the first piece of kind of grappling I have. That's at least interesting. Baba is you and tile. Baba is you and move. Baba is you and word gives me more access to Baba-ing. So then I could say Baba is lots of things. I could say Kiki is Baba if I could get Baba up there. Okay. So, if I said Baba is UN word, then I could start forming rules. Some of them would be bad for me, such as Baba is tile. Why did Kiki just become a tile? Something interesting happened there that I don't understand. Baba is tile. Why did a tile appear underneath Kiki? Kiki is not tile and sleep. Kiki is still sleeping, but a tile appeared underneath Kiki. Why did that happen? Is there like an invisible... It's not Kiki is tile. Why? It's like Kiki made a tile? I notice now that there are grid lines not only at the bottom of the screen, but also at the right of the screen, so there might be more invisible hidden rules that might be important that I don't understand. So I said Baba is tile. Maybe Kiki is mimicking Baba, and I can't tell because Kiki is sleeping and therefore not moving around the same way that I am. But when I said Baba is tile, Kiki also became tile, and that would be consistent with the idea of a hidden rule that said Kiki is mimicking Baba. How can I use that information? If Kiki were mimicking Baba, is there any chance that Baba's mimicking Kiki? Well, no, because then Baba would be sleeping. So Kiki's mimicking Baba. So if I could say Baba is you and word and say Baba is Baba, then Kiki would become Baba and I could win. And I could say Kiki... Well, that was the other thing I was already trying to do, was say Kiki is Baba. Right, I was going to try to get Baba to the top, except for the result is defeated Dust in the end. But I could say Kiki is Baba and win. But like, if Kiki's already mimicking Baba, that's potentially interesting. Okay, how could I use tiles now to get something across the dust? I could just have a moving tile. I hadn't even realized until just now that push and move are difficult to get out to the rest of the puzzle. I'm still unclear, even with tiles, how I could push something around this corner. Here's a question that I don't know that I have answered yet. If there is something above this tile, Baba walks here and presses up, but walks into a wall, he still exerts a force. Okay. Learning more about the tiles. Any direction I press causes that pressing force to come out the other side, even if I'm pressing against a wall. Okay, so I'm already succeeding at the puzzle that I skipped a couple puzzles ago, because I'm learning more things about tiles. So tile could have been a word. Right, okay. So I could have said tile is a word. Then up here said tile is move. And presumably... Oh. That tile must be pressing what direction? Well, not down. And if I do this, it just stops being a thing. Okay, that was not a good thing to do. I was hoping to get that tile out of that area by having it move downwards. But right now I don't see a way to do that. So I learned one new thing about these crazy global tiles. I don't know that that's sufficient for me to reason about this one, and let's go ahead. Let's go ahead, and I still have access to more puzzles. Let's look at another puzzle. Like, this is possibly the state where I want to be, look at as many puzzles as I can so that I can be away from things and reviewing my old video and try to think of some stuff as I learn more about these tiles. But this is kind of cool. I like having a new puzzling bit that I have to try to figure out. All right. Skull is defeat. So there's our problem there. Baba is you. Dust is defeat. Interesting. Hold on. The music is still playing here, implying that something else is you. And so I kind of have a little bit of a sense of how the tile implementation might work. So I actually gained information from the fact that after I died, the music didn't stop. Okay, yeah, there's a lot that I can infer and try to learn about this. Okay, just need to make that observation. So Baba's you, Dust is defeat, Skull is defeat. There's an and pull. So obviously I could say Skull is defeat and pull by doing this. Obviously. So that gives me a way to get in here and get some more words. I want to have the skull here and a tile here, and then stand on the other tile and move to the right, and the skull would be pulling the tile while the tile is push. So if the tile is push and the skull is pull, then if I stand here and... Oh, the tile is push, I can't stand here. Right. I wanted to stand on that hot tile and push to the right. So let's just say skull is pull for a moment, and we'll still get some information about this mysterious force. It seems like there's another you actor on the other tile. It's kind of the mental model I'm starting to get. So if I step to the right, I do pull the skull. Can I phrase tile and skull is pull? I think I can. I think it won't help me, but I'm going to do it anyway so that I can learn. So if I say tile and skull is pull, then I won't be able to stand on the tile because pull behaves like push when things try to walk into it. So the tile can't be push and can't be pull if Baba wants to be standing on it. If I had this, I could step onto the tile at the same moment that tile becomes pull, and now I could be pushing to the right. And so if the skull were push right now, then I think I would be solving the puzzle. The problem is skull is not push right now. Could I use the and? Okay, so skull is push, and now if I move upwards, tile becomes pull. I'm already standing on the tile, and so now if I move to the right, I push the skull, and that pulls the tile. And if I press right, 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 I can repeat it and say flag is win, and then I can step across and win with the flag. Yay! Okay. Super cool. I think I could still potentially learn a little bit more. And so I don't plan to solve this puzzle, but I just want to read it and see if there's anything obvious to learn. Baba's you, wall is stop, key is defeat, tile is push, door is shut and stop, flag is win, key is key, open, belt is shift. It's not obvious to me that there's any immediate lessons to learn, so I think this will just be a puzzle that we will enjoy in a future episode. Okay, I will definitely review what I've learned about tiles and see if I can use them to have any new insights in puzzle number 2 or puzzle number 4. But this is definitely... Oh, wait, are these the global rules down here? Hold on. Baba on tile is group. Tile without group and not on Baba make Baba is select and empty. The is select is possibly different, but I think that's the global rules. That would make sense. Basically, tiles... Not without group. And not on Baba. The tiles that don't have Baba. When Baba's on a tile, he gets the property of tile not without group. Oh. Of being in the group, which means a group exists, and not without group means only when Baba is standing on a tile somewhere does this other rule kick in, which is tile not on Baba, which is the other tile in the room, or other tiles if there were more, will make a Baba, and is select and empty. Select, I feel like, is only just because we're on a map screen here, and empty... I guess, is that the Baba... Make Baba is select and empty. Maybe there's some other hidden rule about which Baba is going to go away, because there's Baba is empty, effectively phrased there, but it's only certain Babas that it's applying to. Yeah, in any case, that's basically the rule that's going on, and so this is also important information for me to carry forward into future episodes. Okay, that's enough babbling from me. I hope, as always, that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Baba Is You. For now, bye-bye.